Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, sorry I'm a bit late, but I was able to get on today, so let's start this off. Looks like there is a couple of quests I should do and get it started. Let's see. Oh, wow. There's a lot. I'm just gonna read the ones that give me quests. Clive, something ain't right with the hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay a visit at the toll, okay?
What could be wrong with torgal? You seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Yeah, I'm worried about the dog too. What's wrong with the puppy? Okay, and then off the record. I was thumbing through highway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe, and by that I mean immediately you know where I'll be. Gout. Okay. Let's go take care of that.
Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Yeah. These seem important. Let's go check on Torgal real quick.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into... I got your note. You think something's wrong with torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of the mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said it was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Okay, let's go talk with Hippocrates and see what he thinks about Torgal's situation.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida. That was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Okay, and I also need to talk Gout. And there was... Oh, I like how it's called Mid's Dungeon. Weird science to go grab. That's probably from Mid.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw
What are you making them skies then?
Hello, as well. Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
So, some of our most important people.
3 of our most trusted friends, 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They ran tough.
Come on.
We used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. It was something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
Yeah, me too.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Okay, and this says
How may I help you today, Clive?
we have some more stuff. Ooh, some meteorite pieces.
Come again. I may have more
And
for
let's
ya.
go see Mid about their quest.
said.
Oh, not Mid.
You might be just the man to help me out.
One
with
of her
that
helpers.
bother, if you were mine to.
Oh yeah, Mid's not here right now. I forgot about that.
It's alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it'll separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
Oh, and this will probably upgrade our potions too. Nice!
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
All this fuss over a few dark clouds.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to use the hunt board too. Fine. Lovely. Hopefully this is easy. Unlike finding the stupid griffin. Okay, let's find this Bomb King. Okay, the Croc in Sambrique. Okay. Let's see if I can find the Croc in Sambrique. Okay. Oh, I can't go anywhere. Let's talk to Otto real quick then and see if I can sort that out.
How far's the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
Alright, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Okay, let's go talk to Vivian and Hippocrates.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I know,
Sorry,
right? Anyways, welcome in, Mal. Glad you could make it.
A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts. Beneath these
Uh-huh.
dark skies,
Yeah.
fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us.
Yeah, that'd be the next step.
Is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted.
Mal.
The world, in short.
There are better ways to find one than create an aether-eating creature that would destroy the world. I mean, it would work, and it is a way, but there's better ways to do it.
Castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their
Okay.
Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing. But pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there will be none to
Okay, Mal.
None but us.
Okay, now let's go talk to Hippocrates. See what he thinks about all this stuff. Why would you want Twitch to ban you?
Is a storm coming soon?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the sixth day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible.
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it.
Why do I feel like something really, really bad is about to happen to everyone here?
The others had to say.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while we were at the shelves. Martha's got a cash at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and Erlong.
And don't forget Dalamil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means... there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Well, I should be able to... Okay, so we need to look for... Okay, where's the Bomb King again? Let's see. The Croc in Sambrique. Okay. So Sambrique, that's Rosaria. Rosaria... Okay, so this section is Sambrique, it looks like. Lost Wing, Northreach, Dragon's Eyrie. Okay. Well, actually, let's head here. And open... this. Okay. Does it tell me where the Croc is? Do 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 do. I will not be throwing the Moogle Mouth. So I don't see anywhere named the Croc. But let's just take a look real quick.
Let's go.
Over this way. No, not cock. See if that opened up a new area for me.
Time to fight.
Looks like it, but I don't think this is the right area. Well, let's go see if we can find the Bomb King here. This looks like the right area for a boss fight.
You deserve a rest.
Well, it looks like something's here. Oh, a dragon. Ah, I was not... Oh, it's a hunt. Not expecting this.
Found her. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh my. I'm not gonna say a word, not a mumbling word.
That's better. Help me, boy.
I was hitting that. Oh, this is a really long... Oh wow, this is really long. I really hope this does a lot of damage. At least I can... Though, it's good that they allowed me to dodge how long this takes. Oh, I'm not sure... Oh, Malv, you missed it. I fought Bahamut last night. I mean, he is. Oh, cool, and it follows me. Okay, that is a lot more useful than I thought it would be. Oh, cool, I was able to actually get him down. And time to shoot him with a laser. Ow, that hurt. And that hurt as well. Uh-oh, what does Red Dawn do? Oh, so that's what Mega Flare dodge does. Dodging in Mega Flare does. Okay, cool. Ow. I can't see what the dragon's doing. Oh. I can't see what the dragon's doing, and I don't like it. Oh, I'm definitely using a Stone Spin Tonic. That was a mistake.
I can't go on.
I died. First death against an S rank, I'm gonna say that's pretty good. I'm gonna try that one more time, and then say that's the last attempt. Dawn Street. Yeah, so it will be the last attempt. Challenge is fun. Yeah, sometimes. Look, it's waiting for me. It knew I'd be back. Didn't even go flying off doing what it was before.
I'm safe. There's no turning back.
Ow. That went farther than I thought it did. Oops. That was the wrong way to dodge. Aerial blast. Let's get impulse out. Now, the one bad thing about this tornado is I can't see a lot of the attacks of the enemies. Ow. Come on, I dodged that. Down you go. Ow.
I needed that.
Yes. Okay, let's get these two out. Because I'm focusing on trying not to get killed by a stupid small rip off. Ow. Oops. Back up, back up. Oh, I'm not gonna make it through this. There I go. Yeah. Okay, let's go help our friends out.
First we find Isabel.
Okay, let's go find Isabel. Though now that I have experience with Bahamut's abilities, I might actually want to replace Garudas with Titans.
Lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Actually, yeah, I think I might actually try that. Or at least get rid of Aerial Blast, because with Wings of Light, which is really good, this, if I have this up, Aerial Blast up, the tornado, it really causes me to just get hit a lot, because I just don't see anything. But I think I'll actually take all of my skill points I put into Garuda. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, I think that looks good. Then I'll upgrade Impulse. Okay. Now let's go over here. Garuda, I want Titan. Actually, I want Bahamut into Titan in 3. And I want Upheaval there, and Earth and Fury, its ultimate here. Okay. Let's see how well that works.
We could leave. The two soldiers.
Okay, we're looking over here.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall, because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look,
Only if they want a dagger in their up their armor.
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with them.
Oh, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
Yeah.
The survivors speak of them. One would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Okay, let's go talk to people.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
It's all right.
Just wait till you get 290 and it is
Did you
addictive.
see the creatures that attacked you?
I don't like Red Mage in 14 that much. Up until you get to 90, and 90 is so much fun.
And they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
What skill you like,
At
Mouth?
least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Let's see. Yeah, out this way.
Assume you have a plan.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Once you hit level 80, you gain a extra piece to your main rotation. It's really fun to do. And you get another one somewhere between 80 and 90. No. Not that. You'll see once you hit 80. I don't know, you tell me.
Look. I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
It is. Let's see. And let's try upheaval. Okay. So that it will... Ow. There's a lich. Lovely. Come on. Oops. That didn't work. Oh, I thought I had the light on. Ow.
There's a good boy.
So maybe not Titan. Maybe Rama would be better. Oops. Keep forgetting how to charge that. So my question is, when did things get... Why did things hit such a power boost? I was taking things out so easily before. And doing so much damage.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, my lady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
That was cute.
Still wonder I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Okay, let's take apart the... Let's take back the points we put into Titan. And put some points into Rama. And I liked pile drive. I should really master this. I've had this for so long, and I use it, and I know I'm gonna keep using it. Because this fire dash is just so useful. So I use it for everything. Okay, so gear. But in this case, I actually want Ramen 2 with pile drive and judgment bolt. Comet in 3 with impulse and gigaflare. Impulse and gigaflare. Yes, that too. It definitely looks very good. But let's stop by the shop outside of town and restock potions and such.
Those things I said before. There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
I think this is the right way. Yeah, this is the right one, I think.
Welcome.
When we all find a good time to. We've all just been so busy, we haven't been able to, Malv.
Why?
Okay, and then let's help Martha out next.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate.
I don't know.
That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased.
I don't know who did.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
Ooh, wait, I can do stuff with the puppy. Oh, he's the best boy.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you? Faster!
Come on. Let's go take care of these problems.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Okay, and let's go take care of these Akashics. pulse. There we go. That feels. Oh, arachnophobia warning. Ow. I would really appreciate if you would go a little faster. Ow. Of course I didn't dodge that. Come on. Charge. Please. Thank you. Come on. I just got that charged. Will you stop hitting me? Take this. You stupid bird. Mouth. Watch it.
Men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
No, I'm not.
I will. You two be safe now.
It also depends.
Mad dogs.
It depends on the size and how big. Like the dog food bag is. Because there's smaller dog food bags,
I need you to get those who can still
which is usually around 15 pounds if I remember correctly, and then there's larger ones that go from anywhere to 25 to 30 pounds.
Lord Rosfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh, Akashic
We need to get the injured to
sea life and
Do you think we can hold
amnitoys and
We
stuff.
can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
always.
Then let's do our duty.
Yes, I am surprisingly strong. A lot of people comment on that. Impulse. People are surprisingly heavy in general. Ow.
That's better.
This is probably gonna get me hit. Surprisingly not. Oops, I must have canceled it. Okay, let's take care of this. Hope we can take care of this before things get too bad. Why is it stopping me in the middle of my ignitions? I'm not sure if I have or not. Come on, charge already. Ow. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely different. It's gonna take a little bit of time for me to get used to using these abilities.
Is anyone hurt?
But
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames.
this does feel better than my old
Far
setup.
away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Yes, yes, very much.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Yes, chill is chill, not kill. Ooh.
Mad dogs.
Yeah, I just keep going.
Just patch me up.
Ready, girl? I can walk from here.
Okay, if you say so.
Come on.
That's not exactly the position you would want to be doing that outside, though.
They're headed for the rest.
You have to slow them down.
I never said I didn't. He's hurt. That's not that... Whatever. Oh wow, that was lucky. And shoot it up. Okay, flying creature. Where are you? Not that one, that one. Take this. Oh, there's more. Not the chocobo! Ow. It is definitely very loud. Come on. No, the Rama abilities are actually very loud. Oh. Come on, almost there. Take this.
Something's coming.
Oh wow.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Well, thank you for the compliment.
Shall we?
Took me a long time to sort the sound stuff out. Ow. Come on. Come on, you should not be shooting multiple of those. Fine, taste my own laser. Not what I wanted, but it works.
You're finished.
You know what, actually, in all honesty, I feel like
Do you see any more?
Garuda's
No.
and Bahamut was working better together than...
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Oh, that's why it was working better. I'll have to think on that.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear.
Yeah, but you can refund ability points, which is how you level up the make the abilities more powerful, and I'm refunding the ones I'm not using.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Guardian scarf, okay. It's displayed in my chambers. It's a memento.
Someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are...
Oh, he's adorable.
We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Yeah, with my ability points, though, I should be able to upgrade a couple of the abilities. And I do actually want to take this out because I doubt I'm ever going to use it. I want that upgraded. Let's master that. I'll make that combo very powerful and take a lot of the people out. Okay. Let's head to...
Anything catch your eye? Thanks very much.
Let's restock on the potions.
There you go. Take care out there, eh?
And let's head to Dalamel. I'm not so sure the Warrior of Light would really want to have to deal with everything Clive has to deal with. Want to be Clive afterwards. I think the Warrior of Light want to just be like a normal adventurer, not having to deal with world-ending events for 5 seconds.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm
The
sure.
Warrior of Light probably just wants a break.
Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went?
Yeah.
It's a big place.
Thank you, Heidelin, for that. Not choosing 2 champions.
If by magic.
Yeah, literally. Can you stop trying to end the world for 5 minutes?
At this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but
Like,
even the desert
and the
has
best part is...
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What
Yeah.
makes you think they won't?
Yeah, it is.
She makes a fair point.
But the best part is,
You won't have wasted
everyone be so confused about what the Warrior of Light considers a break. Because he is so powerful at this point. Like, the high-end, normal adventuring stuff is probably a break to the Warrior of Light. And that's what he'd be doing. He's like, I'm taking a break. He's like, what are you doing? This is not a break.
Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that.
Yeah.
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself.
Yes, and spicy curry. Lots and lots of spicy curry.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder...
Not a good idea there.
Set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
I don't know.
Well,
He could.
if it were my namesake. He'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
Sounds like a plan.
Victor, pay
In my
Conrad a
mouth.
visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful.
Take care,
Don't
Mal.
worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard. With you as captain. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dallam's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Okay, let's go talk to Natalie.
My shop. If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed... Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is well than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike. She saw right through it. I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. Mistakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Okay, let's go fight these bandits.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Make sure that one gets taken care of. Let's go grab these. There's a teleport. Lovely. Sultan. Come on.
Too slow.
Laser you. Things are working much better now that I've gotten more used to this setup.
Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
And coming from him, that is one.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Okay, let's head back to Hideaway.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my...
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
It was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
Wait, what about Joshua's traveling companion? Where are they right now?
It was that what let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, let's go take care of these Akashic. Once it lets me.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Taya not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Okay, let's head out. Oh, look how happy Torgal is. Cloak and dagger. Okay.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Straight home now.
Come on, you're coming with me. Not nearly as many as I thought I would get. Okay. Oh, nice level up. Definitely need that.
Come on. Run like the wind. Be safe.
Oh, there's a bomb here as well. Let's see if we can take this bomb out real quick. Oops. Where are you? There you are.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Time to fight. Straight home now.
Well, let's go grab this quest.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
The ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
Yeah, let's go save the people.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Well, there's the ether flood.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time.
Come on. I think that'll be enough for this one.
You're finished.
Oh, I can finish leveling up Rising Flames. So now I want to do that. I wanted to do that next. My Phoenix ability I still have. Then I can move on to upgrading Rama's and Bahamut's abilities that I use. Oops.
Please, I can't move my leg. That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
That was a lot of magic dash.
Familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid.
I was there, in Cosnes when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
And
your
no.
wounds have healed and your head has cooled. Come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Nice to see that. You don't see that a lot in games where you do something that make a lot of people angry and you never really see the consequences.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Back to the stables, girl. Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Okay.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The King, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Don't you dare die, you stupid phoenix.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
See, there's some quests.
She cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread-Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity. But those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread-Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
Okay, let's go.
I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
And the other one's over there, but let's go ahead and first...
Are you buying or selling?
Make sure I'm all stocked up on potions. I thought I was.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very... certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Not too far. Where is this side path? Oh, it's up. I need to go up first. We're here, maybe? Yes, it looks like.
You! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant graybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures, the most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Why not?
Climb the stairs and
memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Okay. So we have that. But I'm actually gonna have to end it here today, unfortunately. If you're over on YouTube, hit the like if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe if you want to know when the next episode comes out. If you're over on Twitch, consider hit that follow button so you know when the next when I go live next. And as always, this is Mage Gamer signing off.